Hey everyone, welcome to my podcast. My name is Morgan, and what I'm going to be talking about today are basically the social problems that stem from wide-scale industrialized animal agriculture. So the social problems that I think exist because of these industries, one, poor human health. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States, and it's actually preventable and reversible with a whole food plant-based diet. So that's a diet that omits animal products centered around whole plant foods. You can find out more about this on nutritionfacts.org. It's a nonprofit website made by Dr. Michael Greger in honor of his grandma, who basically reversed her debilitating disease and got out of a wheelchair by changing her diet. So check that out. Highly recommend it. He makes a lot of videos. Two, the environmental aspect of animal agriculture. So looking at cowspiracy.com/facts, and this is a documentary on Netflix called Cowspiracy. Animal agriculture is the leading cause of species extinction, ocean dead zones, water pollution, and habitat destruction. So basically, we know that the earth is really struggling because of humans, and we actually kill 56 billion farmed animals a year. So can you imagine? I mean, it's hard to imagine 56 billion animals, but think about it. That's 56 billion animals who have to have land to occupy, who have to have fields of GMO soy being grown for them. Most of the soy that's grown is GMO for cattle and other farmed animals. You think about the water that they drink, and just the water of the soy takes up too. Basically, animal agriculture water consumption ranges from 34 to 76 trillion gallons annually. And places like Flint, Michigan still don't have clean water when 2,500 gallons of water are needed to produce 1 pound of beef. This is obviously just excess, and excess, not necessary. It doesn't have to happen, considering that the human body thrives without animal products being ingested. So that was the second part, the environmental aspect. And third part is animal cruelty, cruelty to animals, the pigs, the cows, the chickens, lamb, everything that people eat. It's just, it's crazy what they go through. And a lot of people choose not to watch it because then, it makes them uncomfortable because we don't like animal cruelty. I think most people would not want to inflict any harm on any animal, ever. But I'm just confused. Well, I'm more concerned because people are funding this basically animal abuse industry, I've personally been inside a chicken killing plant, and it's not pleasant. You ever see the chicken trucks on highways? They're packed in there. That's not pleasant for them. There's a lot to describe. And if you want to know more, you can go to nationearth.com and watch the documentary called Earthlings. So I will leave that there for you. And also a documentary on Netflix called Food Choices goes into all three of these things. So these are the three main things that I want to address with my policy, kind of, improving human health, alleviating animal cruelty, and, basically alleviating environmental destruction as well. There's policies of, you can't abuse dogs, you can't abuse cats. My policy is the killing of any animal is illegal. That's it. A lot of implications in that. People are going to lose jobs. That's a huge argument. People are going to want to, eat their meat. People are still going to kill animals. That's the arguments. And, that's okay. Those things are understandable. However, my response to that would be, okay, so what's the next step down? And can we all agree to that? So at this point, I'm willing to put out a radical policy shift because I think the state of the world is just, it's in a dire situation, and the animals need our help. And I encourage you to watch and look at all the resources I mentioned. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.